In 1987, Dale Earnhardt won 5 of the first 9 races and went on to claim his 3rd championship. Nobody was splitting ownership of his team. Nobody co-owned his car while also trying to beat him every Sunday. Tyler Reddick just matched that number. 5 wins in 9 races. First driver to do it in 39 years. But here is where the comparison breaks down, and where this story gets genuinely interesting. Every fact in this video is verified. Source links in the description. Hit subscribe and let's get into it. Reddick's own words after Kansas said everything. When asked about matching the Earnhardt stat, he paused and said, "That's a guy on the Mount Rushmore of NASCAR drivers." To be able to accomplish things that someone like him did is truly incredible. He meant every word, and he should. 5 wins in 9 races is not a run of luck. It is not a favorable schedule or a soft field. Reddick has won on a superspeedway, a road course, an intermediate, and in overtime, twice. Michael Jordan, his co-owner, was at the track for 5 of those 6 wins. After Kansas, Jordan walked to pit road and said simply, "He is on a heater. Get out of his way." That line tells you everything about what 23SI racing has become. But now the Earnhardt comparison, and where it quietly falls apart. Earnhardt in 1987 drove for Richard Childress. 1 team, 1 owner, 1 goal. Childress wanted Earnhardt to win championships. That was the entire business model. There was no conflict, no divided interest, no other car on the same track with the same manufacturer and the same resources competing directly against him. Reddick drives the number 45 for 23SI Racing. The co-owner of that team is Denny Hamlin. The same Denny Hamlin who drives the number 11 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. The same Denny Hamlin who led 131 laps at Kansas last Sunday before Reddick passed him in overtime to win. Think about that structure for a moment. Hamlin built 23XI. He co-signed the checks, recruited the talent, fought NASCAR's charter system in court, and won. He hired Tyler Reddick. He is proud of what that team has become. He has said so repeatedly on his own podcast. And at the same time, every win Reddick adds to his total is a win that extends the championship gap between them. Reddick now leads Hamlin by 105 points. Jordan himself summed it up perfectly after Kansas, revealing that he had trash-talked Hamlin on pit road. "I told Denny, you should have won that race." And Denny knows it. Earnhardt never had to navigate that. His team owner was not in the car next to him every week. And here is the part that nobody is fully addressing. Reddick's average finish this season is 5, 0 best in the series. But he sits 5th in laps led. Hamlin and Larson are both ahead of him in that category. Reddick is not dominating races the way Earnhardt dominated in 1987. He is winning them. Those are different things. Earnhardt won by force. Reddick wins by timing, composure, and finding a way when the race comes to him. At Kansas, he lost the lead twice, hit the wall, had a fuel stumble, and still won. That is not Earnhardt. That might actually be harder. So here is the question, and I want a real answer in the comments. Does Reddick's 2026 more impressive than Earnhardt's 1987 start? Because he is doing it while racing against his own team owner every single week. Or does the comparison not hold because Earnhardt was dominant and Reddick is opportunistic? Drop your answer below. Subscribe if this gave you something the highlight shows didn't. Tyler Reddick is doing Earnhardt things. But the structure around him has never existed before in this sport. That alone makes 2026 worth watching closely.